Well, hello everyone. My name's Chris Hancock. I'm the CEO and founder of the investment platform Crowd2Fund. I apologise in advance. I've literally just got off the plane 2 hours ago from London, so I'm sorry about my slightly pale complexion, but I'm going to get through this as best as possible. And thank you for your time. I appreciate everybody is very busy, so I will crack on and hopefully get some good feedback from you later on what we're doing here. So Crowd2Fund is a fully regulated investment platform for entrepreneurs. We're based in London, and we've been trading for 5 years. We exclusively provide investment from private investors into fast-growing, currently UK-only based businesses. Now, if we take a step back here, why is this happening? Why is this market growing, and why is it here? And really, if over the past 10 years, the financial service sector is undergoing much needed radical transformation to allow the flow of capital to entrepreneurs who are the wealth creators, the job creators, and the innovators of the world. So this is what our objective really is at Crowd2Fund. And this additional regulation that is placed on the banks has meant that there is a lack of capital for small and medium-sized businesses. And at the same time, we've got lots more small and medium-sized businesses who are growing in lots of different markets around the world. So Crowd2Fund, what makes us different? So really, it's about compliance and regulation at our core. And what that has done over the years has provided us with many different opportunities. And one of the opportunities that I want to talk to you specifically today is the Global Financial Innovation Network, or GFIN, which is a new fintech trading bloc that currently consists of 11 different markets around the world. And Australia and the UK are one of those markets. So really, what we're looking for are partners to be able to work with internationally to help take what we've achieved with the UK business and deploy it around the world across these 11 different markets. So what else makes us different? It's our revolutionary technology. So we have worked very, very hard to build state-of-the-art technology. My background is tech. And it's really the platform and the user experience that we deliver that fundamentally makes us very different from any other platforms out there. It's about simple integration, it's about automation, and it's also about being blockchain-enabled to help increase transparency and compliance for the platform. So moving forwards, what have we done? We've created consistent success over the past few years. This is our actual revenue growth, and it's what we're looking to do is increase this exponential trajectory. We've now lent more than £27 million to fast-growing small and medium-sized UK businesses. We've got 7,500 investors on the platform who lend directly to these businesses in a seamless, automated way. So fintech, global fintech, and specifically UK fintech is one of the fastest growing markets in the world. And we plan to make sure that we continue to grow in this exponential way. And it's happening across many markets. So it's not just the UK, it's Australia, Canada, Singapore, the US. So it's really a good sector to invest in because of the growth and also the huge demand needed for more modern, more innovative banking systems. So just going back to how we work, our average APR is 8.45%. That's after bad debt and bad loans. And we have a revolutionary approach to our risk and due diligence that allows us to achieve these higher returns. In addition to very in-depth risk and due diligence, because of our transparency, we present every investment opportunity, goes out to the investor base in detail so that the community are making their own judgment as well. So why Crowd2Fund, and what makes us different is that when entrepreneurs borrow from private investors, they get much more than when they borrow from a bank, because we can compete on rate, but we can also offer a network of private investors that can continue to support that business over the longer term. That might be through converting those investors into customers. It might be converting your customers into investors. It might be turning into turning your fundraise into a marketing campaign. So if you were floating on the stock exchange, for example, it's the same principle, but just on a smaller basis for small and medium-sized businesses. So this is one of our great, excellent customers. So Dan Rees, founder of Rock, an extreme sports brand. He reduced the cost of his finance because he offered a reward, and he raised the money from his customer base, and he was not able to get finance as cheap as that from any other institution or any other platform in the world. So on the investor side, what's different? It's about giving investors complete control over the money. So we provide the information for investors to make their own balanced investment decisions. So it's not like just investing into a pooled fund or a pot of money and then that platform distributing the funds. This is a direct relationship between the investor and the entrepreneur. And investors enjoy that because they want to make their own decision on the investment and the investment amount. But also we have an exchange as well. So if investors want access to their capital, then they can sell that investment to another investor within the community. And this approach and user experience is completely different to anything else out there. So Mike is one of our classic investors. He has a very diversified portfolio and has invested approximately £150,000 into different entrepreneurs. He supports the entrepreneurs, but he gets the decent returns, and he gets a reward as well from the business, a tangible reward. So we've got an excellent team based in London, Bucharest, and we've also got some teammates out here in Sydney on the product side, but we're looking to expand that into multiple different markets. So really, thanks for your time. If you want to talk about what we're doing in more detail, I'd be delighted. We've got a stand at the back. What we're looking for are local partners that can take the achievements of what we've done in the UK. So there's a business that's growing exponentially, that's completely unique, that's fully regulated, and we can deploy that across multiple markets. So that's really where we're looking for partners and investors to help scale the business internationally. So thanks very much for your time, and I'd be delighted to answer any further questions later on this afternoon. Thank you.